So there's been all these news reports about sex abuse. News reporters, politicians, all getting in trouble for copping a feel. Donald Trump even has, 12 accusers? 13, 14, 15, 16? The list is growing, isn't it? Matt Lauer, Conyers, Franken, geez, all these guys, Bill O'Reilly, they all seem so proper and good. But here's the funny part. There's all these news reports about these people who, between grown-ups, between adults, they couldn't figure out what the right move was. So hold on. Okay, grown-ups. But what if you put your penis on my child's iPad? What if you're a reporter from the New York Times even, and you put your penis on my child's iPad? That's way worse, because my child isn't an adult. There's no way that I could even claim that he was a consenting person to your penis in his iPad. Javier Hernandez, I think you're the one who works at the New York Times, and your penis is on my child's iPad. And you, or someone you work for or with, has paid for a lot of corruption in Mexico to keep my case out of the news and out of the courts. And you even paid for corruption in the court system in Mexico, I'm pretty sure. I'd put money on it in Vegas. But Javier Hernandez, word up, I'm coming for you. I'm looking for you right now. When I find you, I'm going to knock you down. I'm gonna knock you down so fucking hard, you're never gonna be a reporter again, motherfucker. You put your penis on my child's iPad and you expect to fucking walk away without nothing happening to you. You are one crazy motherfucker. And if you're Donald Trump watching this, or anybody else who's tried to fuck me over or fuck with me about my children, my brother Ty Alavizos or Greg Alavizos, who hacked me for years with my ex-wife, Rocio Flores Cruz, while you were so busy hacking me, looking for something wrong with me when there's nothing wrong, you should have been worrying about your own actions and behavior. Because now we've caught you in your sex scandals. And I want you to pay the price for your crimes. I want you to be responsible and accept the consequences for your actions. Especially Javier Hernandez, Rocio Flores Cruz, and Ty Alavizos, and Donald Trump. Which gets me to the next part of this. For this case that I have here in Mexico, Donald Trump talks about America first, Americans first. Bull fucking shit. I went to the U.S. Embassy here in Mexico. I went to the U.S. Embassy, and the FBI were afraid to meet with me. They came down onto the street, just so you can have an understanding. I'll take a video of the U.S. Embassy later, okay? But so you can understand, the U.S. Embassy right now in Mexico is under siege. I believe the ambassador's name is Geronimo, which is kind of a joke, because I think Donald Trump named him on purpose as the ambassador because of his name only, Geronimo, because the guy doesn't know jack shit and doesn't do jack shit, as far as I can see. And the so-called field agents for the FBI didn't even speak Spanish. And the U.S. Embassy is under siege because Mexico and Mexicans hate Donald Trump so much that they actually had to cordon off the whole embassy and station national police around it because people hate Donald Trump so much here in Mexico. There's barricades, and they made a law that you cannot tape or photograph anywhere near the embassy, and if you do, you'll get arrested and go to jail. I tried. And they told me no. So, but when they came out to meet with me, the FBI told me something very curious. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about the Americans in Mexico, and they don't give a shit about my kids, who are both American citizens. And so, and not only that, but the FBI agents who came out to talk to me didn't even speak Spanish. How can you have a field agent that isn't even bilingual? How can you have a field agent that doesn't know jack shit about the field? So we've got official corruption everywhere, We've got the media trying to keep my case under wraps and not let it even come out into the news since 2 years now. And at least 2 years with other issues too. And big banks and government people like Donald Trump going around committing crimes left and right and thinking it's okay and thinking that there's no consequences to pay. But there are. And those consequences are coming soon. And me and people like me are going to bring it to you. I mark my words. I already said it. If you're Javier Hernandez or you're Rocio Flores Cruz or you're Ty Alvizos, your name is mud at this point. You conspired against me to commit a sex crime against my children. That's pretty fucked up. And then you tried to get the media to keep it under wraps. That's pretty fucked up. So this is the first in a series of messages about general injustice. Well, actually not the first. There's other videos about general injustice. But there's more coming very soon, today and tomorrow, about different issues. Definitely.